The water that comes into most houses that are on municipal water systems is obviously chlorinated. The reason chlorine is added to that water is to eliminate bacterial and microbial presence in that water, to sterilize it, to reduce the risk of pathogens or other compounds that can collect in pipes and other unnatural systems that would deliver the water to you. In their effort to sterilize the water, to give you a clean glass of water without a green algae in it, they end up delivering to you a potent antibiotic, right? So it's in the water to kill the microbes, and then you drink it and you're going to end up killing the microbes within your gut with that same chlorine. And so chlorinated water is a real problem. Fortunately, the solution is actually quite simple. If you leave water out on the countertop for just a few minutes, the chlorine is so volatile that it will actually remove itself from the water. And so it's not a bad idea before the dinner party is to go through a process of filtration is ideal. Any carbon-based water filter is a good start. If you want to move to reverse osmosis and the like, then you're going to need to add minerals back to the water. But suffice it to say, you've got some clean water there. If it's come from a municipal source, I would take the time to let it also sit out longer to make sure that all of the chlorine has come out of that compound. The carbon filtration will remove the majority of that, but the simple act of leaving it available to the air will make sure that we've really eliminated all that chlorine before consumption. Similar to trying to protect the gut from that water that's being consumed, we want to protect the skin. Chlorinated water coming out of your shower head is a much more challenging issue to eliminate. Very little of the chlorine is going to be removed from the water as it comes from the shower head to your skin. And so in this way, you may want to think about making sure that you apply some sort of microbial support before or immediately after the shower as you get out. And so we want to make sure that the skin has got a resilient, microbial communication network before hit with the insult of this antibiotic exposure of the chlorine. Unfortunately, it's not just chlorine that travels in our water systems today that function as an antibiotic. All municipal water systems essentially have detectable Roundup or glyphosate in them now. The exposure to that antibiotic of the glyphosate is again injurious to the skin through the shower or the bath, as it would be to the gut in its consumption. So filtering the whole house against glyphosate is a good idea. You can get whole house carbon filters, you can get whole house reverse osmosis systems as well, quite expensive, but they do work well. Make sure you're reintroducing minerals to the water if it's an RO system.